song just seems right.
It's 2 a.m. just getting in, about to check my message. No one is called but my
homies and them damn bill collectors.
Hey man, I know. Hey, Michigan fans. Hey, it had to be all this summer. No, this all season.
So I called her mother's house
and asked her. All right.
Oh,
I'm sure that's too much. That's too much. No, I'm not.
Bring your ass.
That's how the Michigan administrators was. When they caught that man, like, hey, busted.
It's 2 damn o'clock in the morning. Where you been?
Let me get my 2 a.m. Let me just get to my phone. I can explain everything.
Oh man.
Friends I know, girl, you better.
Well, man. Hey, we're gonna get to that, man. We're gonna get to it. Promise you. Ron Moore, man.
I can explain everything if you just give me a chance.
Oh man, let's turn up a little bit. Can't start a pod one way, because this our Notre Dame is talking to everybody right now. They said we ain't playing no bowl game, we ain't joining no conference. If y'all in that damn CFP, the committee, the ACC, your cousin, your brother, everybody, no taking the side.
If you want your team to be all in the bowl games, all on stage, playing for the next 6 weeks, come to death row.
I've never seen a squad so mad, bro. These niggas they had 3 press conferences about why we not there. I'm like, bro, all right, let it go. Niggas said, nah. And the ACC on the low, they hyping up Miami, but like for real though, you know what I'm saying? We don't want selling the records.
ain't nobody coming to see Tulane. ain't nobody coming to see y'all play. You crazy?
Coming?
Ain't nobody coming to see y'all play. Yeah, I'm sure it's fun. You go up there and watch Bama knock their head into the dirt. But yeah, if that's what y'all want to see.
It's been a crazy week, man. You got coaches getting fired, coaches getting arrested. Notre Dame still mad. They've been mad since Sunday. They still mad. They still talking shit. I heard one person made this excuse. We don't get into it. That is really the ACC fault for scheduling.
Yep. Yeah. That'll make sense.
That makes sense when you don't think about it.
Yeah. Try not to think about it.
You don't think about it. But like it always is, welcome to IDK Sports Podcast, your premier spot to talk sports with the average guys. My name's Anthony. It's my main man, Kenny.
Say.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe right here to the YouTube channel. If you're watching us on Instagram, get off of it. Come to the YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe, because this is the premier spot to talk sports with the average guys.
Appreciate it.
Man, we got a lot going on, man. Whew, boy, a lot happened in like the week that we was gone. What? We was gone for 2 weeks. The way stuff is going down around here.
The pod guys. they smiling on us.
Every day there's something new.
Can't you feel it?
There was something new. But like they always do, how we starting every show. I done changed this list like 4 times.
You had a lot of options.
This is Anthony, big dogs of the week. So let's get right into it. First off, Prairie View A&M won their first conference title since I think 2009. Jermaine Jackson in his first year wins his first SWAC championship and headed on to the Celebration Bowl, and he called his shot. I remember everybody was laughing when he was singing, and Atlanta is the home of the purple and gold, and hey, they got them. They playing South Carolina State. We're gonna get to that Celebration Bowl game, but shout out to Prairie View A&M and Jermaine Jackson, great first year. And again, Notre Dame. Hey man, Notre Dame said, fuck y'all in that bowl game. How about that?
Don't need it, don't want it. Tell them I said it.
F you in that bowl game. I don't care. You should have been the college football player. So if you ain't talking about that, get off my line. New phone. Other than I respect it. That type of petty I like. If you're gonna be petty, go all the way with it. They said it on Sunday. We ain't playing shit. I don't care.
I ain't doing no interviews. Don't call me. No pitches.
Yeah, no pitch. And they like they playing a bad team. They're playing BYU in a Pop-Tart Bowl in SoFi. That's a good bowl game.
Don't care.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else fault when we not there. Even though we could have won one of them games. But, we'll get into it. Next one is Brent Pry. You probably wonder why I got him here. Some people you got to respect for being homies and loyalty, bro. He's going to be the defensive coordinator of Virginia Tech. And James Franklin and him must be boys. And his boy said, hey, man, I need you to come back and be my coordinator.
I got this job.
They fired you mid-season. Now, Brent Pry is still a defensive coordinator. He probably could have got a job somewhere else. But, hey, when your dog needs you, sometimes you just got to swallow your ego. You know what I'm saying? Push that to the side, like, hey, big dog, I got you. And I respect that. So salute to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Going back into the same office that fired you after week 4. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. Michigan football, way to wake the offseason up. I like it. Wake us up. Wake it up, bro. wake it up. You know what I'm saying? It's been kind of dull out here in these streets. Notre Dame crying and shit. College football. Nah, I got something for you.
I got some up my sleeve.
We're gonna wake it up. We're gonna wake it up, man. And speaking of waking it up, now I'm gonna say this, y'all. Kenny don't know nothing about it. I'm gonna say this. Hey, bro. I know it says IDK Sports Pod, and this is some serious topic right here, right?
Okay.
And I see it every week. They be like, oh, podcast equipment costs too much. Oh, you don't know ball.
Yeah.
You don't know this. But we all year during football, since I could have sworn that I told y'all Brent Pry was gonna get fired. I said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My man Kenny told you Texas A&M was gonna go in the Death Valley at night, whoop their ass to get Brian Kelly fired. Oh, my bad. That did happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My man Kenny told y'all Texas Tech was gonna whoop their ass, whoop BYU ass again. What happened? It happened. You know what I'm saying? Indiana. Everybody, I saw the comments like, oh, we'll be back. Hold on to that, big dog. Oh, you over everybody. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, bro. Do not like these other podcasts. I know. Don't let the name fool you.
Yeah.
It's IDK.
Say that. Say that.
Hey.
Say that.
Talk nice in them comments. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. You know what I'm saying? We really be getting it right more than we get it wrong.
They really don't be spinning the block for us, and they really don't be spinning the block. They be like, all right, bro. Nah, you got it. Not even you got it.
Like Notre Dame, if you listen to IDK, you wouldn't have been mad. I told y'all for 3 weeks now. I told y'all last year y'all shouldn't have been in. That's another thing. Now everybody will be in this Notre Dame train. I swear I was here since I've been here 2 years. Telling y'all that they not like that. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get that out the way. And so IDK and IDK Kenny, IDK Sports Podcast, Big Dogs of the Week. Because hey, bro, get some respect. Yo, hey, when we right, circle the block. Because y'all quick to circle the block when we wrong, but circle the block when we right. Like, oh, you got it. Good call. You know what I'm saying?
They show up early to hate. Before the 12 o'clock lineup, they ready to hate.
Yeah, ready. Like, oh, I'll be back. Yeah, you wasn't back. So a lot of Ohio State fans, where you at? Y'all was quiet. The Big Ten Championship game. Never came back, man. But let's. Oh man, this hurts. No, it don't. I ain't gonna lie. I would say it hurt me to say, but I don't. But it does not hurt. It does not hurt me to say. We're gonna start. We're not even gonna bury the lead. Let's get right into it.
Let's get to it. Yeah, Andy.
Mr. Big were to be released from prison today and has
what's happening in Michigan right now, bro?
I had a chance to speak with him today, and I asked him, why did you do the things you did?
What's going on? I know on Friday he about to go in front of the judge. He got fired and arrested all in the same day. I'm confused.
I started selling dope back in 1986. I bought a Cadillac and put them
things on that bitch. Come on. Come on.
We're going to start it right off, man. Ain't going to bury the lead, man. Sharon Moore, former Michigan head coach, has been fired and arrested and in custody all in the same day. That's a all in the same day.
A bad day at work? Having a bad day?
y'all know, like the shocking news that happened, it came out of nowhere. They're saying fired with cause. That means does not get paid for inappropriate relationships with a staffer, bruh. And the more details that come out, it don't look good for boy. At first, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Now, one thing I'm gonna get my conspiracy thing out the way that's not really a conspiracy theory is it was heard, rumors is Michigan already knew about this. They really didn't want him to be the head coach. You know what I'm saying? This is already a thing. You know what I'm saying? And it was, you know what I'm saying, them Harbaugh trees. All I can say that Harbaugh era in Michigan towards that end, y'all some wild boys. It was some wild shit going on in that damn Michigan program.
Yeah, I read the tea leaves on that too. I saw the links to the Harbaugh tenure there at Michigan too. I was like,
yeah,
it all will be revealed. Go ahead, bro.
So, you know, fired with cause. Then later you find out he was detained. Then he's arrested. Now he's in custody. Has not been brought up on charges yet. But he's a suspect for alleged. All this is alleged assault. Rumors are going out that he threatened to do some things, harm himself. You know what I'm saying? Using words real carefully. Harm himself.
Yeah.
With after this in front of said person. But you know what I'm saying? That's all the serious stuff. The funny stuff, let's get to the funny stuff. My man gave her a $32,000 raise. I don't know what $32,000 raise coochie is like, but I think I don't want to know. That's a lot.
That boy got up in that thing and said, "You earned it. You earned it. You deserve it."
My man, she was working in the office, and I guess as an assistant to the football team. Then she became assistant to the head coach, went from making $58,000 to $91,000 a year. Big dog, you weren't even trying to hide it. And then another story that came out that the DoorDash kind of got him because he DoorDashed the Plan B for Shorty. But that's alleged. Now, if that's true, that's crazy.
Yo, who pulled that receipt, bro? You out of pocket. You out of pocket.
That's crazy. But yeah, like out of all, like my thing is, bro, and then this even goes back like the two brothers that had the jobs in Michigan. Mel Tucker had it, he, you know, doing this thing on the phone with Shorty. Now, my man Sharon, you 39 with the most coveted job in college football. This is like the top of the top. Like, only thing that compared to this is Texas.
Don't care. Ohio
State, Notre Dame.
Don't care.
I don't even know. I was like, Michigan is a different level. My man said, I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the way she make me feel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So my man, then he probably about to now he married too with 3 kids. So
I was gonna bring that up.
So you got 5 recalls and now you still got to pay. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad day for my man, yo.
Oh, the way you about to get taken to the trial is gonna be biblical. Biblical. Huh? There's only one way to go, and I'm gonna tell you the way I go here in a second. Go ahead, Ed.
Man, hey, bro. Hey, it's just at some point, when are y'all gonna learn? It's a lot of women in the world. It's a lot of women in the world. You don't have like. Not only did you pick her as like already is inappropriate, you know what I'm saying? So I know you're gonna get fired for that.
Yeah.
You was like, nah, you got bold and gave her a $32,000 raise.
You earned it.
Was it that good?
You earned it. You earned it, brother. You earned it. But I ain't never.
Like my man, like you don't understand. Like let me put it in perspective for people that might not be in college football and new for this space. Like I was explaining to my wife. This is a top tier job. When I say top tier, I mean it don't get no bigger than Michigan football. Unlimited resources, unlimited anything you want, bro.
Yeah.
On top of that, even if he wasn't their first choice, if he gets fired from this job, say 2 years down the road, you just don't drop back down to some group of 5 school. This job, say with Michigan on his resume and his age, you drop down to maybe a Minnesota level or an NC State. Or Kentucky. You still be in a Power 4 program. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a young dude. Like, you're only what? He's only 4 years older than us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had one of the biggest jobs in America. And you gave it all up for some coochie. Boy, you got to be one of the dumbest MFs I've heard of in my life. And then You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, if he went there, I know what Shorty said to him. He was like, yo, we're gonna make it through this. She said, we gonna make it. She was like, we? What you mean we? I still got a job.
Big dog, homie.
But nah, mine said, no, Kenny, what you got there?
Oh man, I got 2, maybe 3 points. One, somebody to check the water up there in Ann Arbor, bro.
Different.
Because the way they getting these cats up out of there, getting these grown men up out of Ann Arbor, somebody to check the water.
Yeah.
They slinging that killer. They slinging that killer up there. And I'm telling you, I'm reading the tea leaves. I'm telling you what I'm seeing.
So whoever he messing with going on that list with Erykah Badu and the mother was like,
hey,
I don't need that in my life. I don't need that in my life. Ever.
I am a married man with 2 daughters. Married man with 2 daughters. Huh? Love my babies. Okay? But boy, I have never seen a freak demon monster the way you showed up at my office. And the way that pay increase gonna hit your direct deposit, huh? Come Monday, Friday? Killer.
I don't
slinging that killer. Point number 2. Oh, brother, your wife about to take you to the cleaners.
Oh yeah, it's probably safer for him in there.
You had to get that slice of that devil's pie. You had to.
Yeah.
You had to. Oh, but buddy, you about to pay for this. Alimony, child support, whatever. Go, hey, just whatever you made.
Yeah.
Get your legal team ready. Because this is about to get ugly. They about to break you down to your socks.
He got 3 kids too.
It's gonna get nasty. Blood will be shed. Tears will be spilled. Number 3. Michigan, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. You done seen I'll say a fairly young black man take that role up there in Ann Arbor. That's gonna be the last brother we see up in Ann Arbor for a while, and I'm coming here to tell you that now. We can't handle it. We can't handle it. Clearly, we've seen you get a hold of some of that milk magnesia. ain't nothing we can do. God forbid you send Dr. Umar up there, bro. Break the strongest of us. Now, see, I wouldn't know. I got me a black queen on my side. Huh? So does my partner in crime, Ant does. Him too. But some of what's going on up there, these brothers can't take it. They can't. It's bad.
Something wrong. But all right. Moving on more. Now Michigan needs a coach. That is one of the biggest jobs in the country, looking for a coach.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people has been speculating who they might get. And I think anybody, they gotta ask everybody. Dan Lanning, Kellen DeBoer, McNally, the guy down in Vanderbilt, everybody. I'm asking everybody that I think I want to make the head coach if they're interested in me. Because it's Michigan, man. It's Michigan. It's not like Penn State, where Penn State had to get a coach. This is Michigan. They can get a name. They don't get much bigger than Michigan football. So it'd be interesting. Could I see Kellen DeBoer be like, this Nick Saban thing a little too much? Hey, go somewhere where I can just
y'all can have this. Y'all can have this back.
Yeah, go somewhere where I can just coach, maybe. Could I see the guy from Vanderbilt leave? Some people say Tim Elko or Matt Elko, whatever, I forgot his name. God takes that in. They say they might ask him. The Dan Lanning one, I don't know, because his relationship with Phil Knight up there at Oregon, you get about anything you want. That's a tough job to walk away from. But it's gonna be interesting. Somebody about to get their coach took. I'm just keeping it buck with y'all.
Oh yeah.
Somebody really good is about to get their coach took.
Yeah,
might be somebody playing these playoffs about to get their coach.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now I ain't got too many points after that, bro. It's honestly, I know it's not ideal, especially at this point in the season. It's very late in the recruiting season. I mean, hell, I mean, I don't even know how far we are away from like
Portal open soon.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, from the portal being open. So it's like, damn, this is kind of like a really late time to kind of jump into the mix. But just to echo what Ann said, you don't hold on to your head coach tight. Hold on to your coaches tight. Cause yeah, that's a job that don't come available that often. You know what I mean? Had it not been like a hellacious run that Sharon did after when he was finally omni dominated into Michigan. Um, yeah, that kind of made the coaching list a little bit short. But this go round, yeah, that too is going to be very far off of a 2 week notice. It's going to be immediate. Hey, they calling, so I'm going. So hide your kids, hide your wife, and apparently hide your coaches, because Michigan is on the prowl and they got a blank check.
Ask that man if he married, how strong his relationship is. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. Go up there, boy.
Hey, brother, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something on air too. This is how serious I am about it.
Hey, let's say you got a staffer. How strong is your week? The flesh always win with you.
That boy put some extra cheese on that paycheck, huh? About it. That's how serious he was about it.
That's
all
crazy.
right.
What happened to a paycheck? They can't even like take that away because that's a retaliation. It's bad. It's bad. Moving on. It's bad. Moving on to some good news, man. The SWAC championship was played last weekend in a great game. Watched the whole game. Prairie View A&M versus Jackson State. Prairie View A&M wins the game 23-21 in a back and forth kind of nail biter game right there at the end. Cam Peters showed out 17-28, 294 passing yards, and also added 100 yards rushing and had 2 total touchdowns in that game. Big time game by Cam. That quarterback power was working all night long for the SWAC champions in Prairie View. Jackson State, Jared Lockhart had to come in for Jacoby and Morgan as a true freshman. Played good, like he's been doing all year in the spells that he had to play. 6 for 9, 156, 1 touchdown. Did throw a pick, but they were trying to push the ball downfield, so I get it. Nate Rembert was 4 receptions for 80 yards. Prairie View clinches their ticket to the Celebration Bowl to play South Carolina State's champion, the MEAC. Like I said, good game. That defense for Prairie View is really good. That 3-3-5, I think he runs. And them 3 guys up front are very stout. Stop Jackson State from running the ball. And that was like really all she wrote. And that offensive line was very physical, like I said, right up the middle with quarterback power when they needed it. Got the plays they needed. Cam made some big time throws when he needed. I was very impressed with Prairie View. They've gotten better as the year went from that last time I saw Cam Peters play against Alabama State. He's gotten progressively better as the year go on. And now that's what you want to be doing at this part of the year. Now you got a SWAC championship. Now we down in Atlanta. See what we can do in the Celebration Bowl.
Yeah, for sure, man. Just to go back to the game for a second before we get into the Celebration Bowl. Hell of a defensive performance. I was damn near say dominance from Prairie View, bro. They held JSU to 84 rushing yards. Something that's been like a rushing juggernaut all season. That's been a calling card. Also, another pivotal moment, man. Like, I was just for sure after like a 16 play, however long drive that was, took hell of time off the clock in the 4th quarter. You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, Prairie View about to put the dagger in it. But, Peters unfortunately, came with a fumble. But here we go. Put the defense back on the field. Prairie View held strong and stand firm. And Jackson State couldn't get another score. And that was it, man. It was just like, bro, when they needed it, when defense had to have it, they got it, bro. And they made a historic win, man. And game was on the road, bro, to pick up that SWAC title, bro. So that was something to, puff your chest up. You know what I'm saying? I saw Coach doing his boogie on the field, bro. You know what I'm saying? Turn up. It is a lot to be celebrating, especially now that we heading to Atlanta, bro. Let's get to it. We in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, dog. Come on, man. Let's get to it.
Yeah, man, it was a really good game. So that sets up the matchup. South Carolina State, Shedeur for the second year in a row, wins the MEAC and head South Carolina State Bulldogs into Atlanta. Tremaine Jackson off a Division II National Championship appearance at Valdosta, first year in the SWAC, leads them to a SWAC championship and a trip to Atlanta. So now, this Saturday, in the Mercedes-Benz Dome, noon on ABC, South Carolina State versus Prairie View. There's a couple of, let's get to some things into the game. I think, like I said, South Carolina State, to me, has been playing some of the best football ever since they close win against A&T at the A&T's homecoming. Quarterback has been playing a lot better. I think his name is William Akins. The 6, I want to say. If I messed that up, I think ain't the one with the V on the other side. That's 6, right?
If the V is in the front, it's 6.
So what's the V is behind? I think it's
4th.
He might be the 4th. He might be the 4th. Man. He might be the 4th.
Let me help you. I'm about to find it for you.
Yeah.
He's the 4th, bro. He's the 4th. He's the 4th. I got you.
Yeah, he's the 4th. He's been playing really good football since then. Like Walker Harris won the MEAC Player of the Year award, but he's been playing steadily good football, and they've been able to run the ball. And I like that secondary for South Carolina State. I think their cornerback was Defensive Player of the Year. Actually, one of their corners was Defensive Player of the Year in the MEAC. So, the offensive line is always decent. They're a physical football team going up against another physical defensive front. Now, that when you have a 3-3, when you play a 3-3-5, which I think that's what they play in a mixture of 3-3-5, 3-4 kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Them 3 guys that you got with their hand in the ground got to be stout. That's the only way you can stop the run. Mm-hmm. Then against Jackson State, them boys were stout. They would not move. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want from a 3-down lineman, to not be able to be moved, require double teams. Mm-hmm. That secondary Prairie View is pretty decent too. When they get pressure on the quarterback, they're even better. This is going to come a game of 2 things. This is Tremaine's first time in Celebration Bowl, but not the first time in the championship game. You know what I'm saying? Shedeur, as much as he wins conference games during the regular season, when the postseason come, even back to Benedict, does not have good showings. 2 times at Benedict and the time at South Carolina State, not good showings. Is this a team now that South Carolina State, even though I think they're a more complete team than they were last year, then they can run, pass, I think the defense is really good. But Prairie View, with the new players, Cam Peters is playing very well right now. That defense, like I said, we talked about the SWAC championship game, held Jackson State to 80 yards rushing. That's their MO. So now I think South Carolina State throws it a little bit more, so they kind of a little bit more balanced than Jackson State is. But I think it's going to come out to be a great game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, maybe 21-17, or maybe 17-14 comes down to a field goal. But I think South Carolina State, like I said, I'm going to rock with the team that I see. I'm a MEAC guy, little biased here because I watch them more. But I also really, truly believe South Carolina State has quietly been playing some of the best football in Black college football for about the last 6 weeks. And I think they're going to hoist the trophy once again and be Celebration Bowl champs once again. I'm going to go 21-17, and it goes down to the end where like they stop them or get a turnover or stop them on the way while Prairie View is driving. So I'm going to do 21-17 South Carolina State, and South Carolina State wins another championship to add to their trophy collection. This is like a newcomer versus a blue blood. South Carolina State is a blue blood in HBCU versus the newcomers in Prairie View who like trying to create that championship history in football. So I'm going with the blue bloods in South Carolina State.
Yeah, man. So I'm not going to bury the lead. I got this coming back to the MEAC too. I got South Carolina State winning. I think my prediction is somewhere around probably, I'll say 20-20, 28-17, somewhere. You can flirt with that if you want. But just sticking to the offensive side of the ball, I like the more pro-style bounce attack that the Bulldogs have with Atkins. I think he's, how can I say, just with their system, it allows him to be more efficient, a little bit more methodical. I do like their top receiving threat over there with Jordan Smith. He's been very, when I say adequate, I would say well above average, and say exceptional this year, especially this latest stretch coming down the line, getting to where they got that MEAC title. Again, they're just the hottest hand for me coming into this game. I like the story that Prairie View has. I like what's kind of been leading them up to this point, being very disciplined. Being stout on defense when they had to. That multi-dimensional play that they give from their quarterback. So I can appreciate all that. But again, this is just from what my eyes are telling me from the odd test. I got to go with the hottest hand. And in this case, I'm rolling with South Carolina State, bro. Come back to the MEAC.
Yeah, needs to.
Come back to the MEAC.
Needs to come back to the MEAC. But like I said, man, this is going to be a great game. Great game. Great end of a great HBCU season. The end of this is a great way to end the year for HBCU football. And I think you've got two teams that's going to be well prepared, ready to go. So don't miss it. Noon on ABC. All right, let's get into some conference championship games. Get to the first one. Texas Tech, BYU. Can you call this one? And Texas Tech is going to put belt to ass once again. The BYU, just a better team. Texas Tech, Braden Morton.
Baron Morton, yeah.
Yeah, Baron Morton. 20 for 33, 215, 2 tugs. Coy Aiken, 3 receptions, 66 yards, 2 touchdowns. BYU, Bear Mitchmere. I don't want to mess up the name. You know how to say it? You know how to say it?
Hell nah, that's why I don't try.
I know that he can change his damn number next year. Was 16 for 27, 115, 2 picks. LJ Martin had 19 carries, 76 yards, 1 touchdown. Texas Tech just more physical, more athletic, more everything. It's a better team. BYU not a bad team. Texas Tech is just a better team. Better matchup, better team. Point blank period.
Yeah, man, like I said, prior to this game and even after this game, hey, man, defense ain't no damn mistake. You can't mistake. You don't just happenstance fall to no damn defense or mistakenly play good ball. That 29, whatever it was the first time, and now is what we spinning right back to a 34-7 game. Defense ain't no mistake, bro. And even with that, they came out and did it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see some numbers here. Ben Roberts, the other, for those that's on the Jacob Rodriguez bandwagon, I get it, hell of a player. But the other linebacker for Texas Tech,
he had a hell of a game. That Roberts, something.
Yeah, Ben Roberts, 2 interceptions this game, earned the MVP honors from this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now we're not only looking at one Heisman, Heisman hopeful. Well, was Heisman hopeful. We might get into that later on. But we're looking at one Heisman hopeful next to just another just damn good football player. You know what I'm saying? Creating turnovers, holding BYU to sub 200 total yards, forced 4 turnovers. Again, defense isn't no mistake. All right? Play good defense is going, that shit translate, it transfers, bro. It goes with you. Same thing we said with Oklahoma earlier this year. Now it's just watching these teams transfer that same defense going to the playoff time. So again, I didn't see this game going no other way. On to the playoffs, bro.
And I think some people are quietly talking about Texas Tech. This is a scary team into the playoffs. Texas Tech playing, I can see them matching up and beating a lot of teams in this playoff. Like, people are kind of like, man, Texas Tech kind of good. I don't think they're saying it enough where it's like, nah, Texas Tech is really like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, you sitting right there in that second round of the playoffs, right? I think in their bracket, they got, if I remember off the top of my head, it's JMU and Oregon that's flowing next to them.
Yeah.
Again, I think the defense is stout enough to where they can take care of both of those teams.
And the offense, I know you talk about defense, like that offense ain't like the offense is bad. It's not like Oklahoma where the defense is like really good and then the offense is bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like think I'm sounding like an echo. You hear me better now?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
So it's not like Oklahoma, it's like Oklahoma where like their offense is not clicking, but the defense is doing good, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is more like they balance themselves out. That offense is not bad. They got a lot of speed on the outside with their receivers.
Yeah,
Got a decent running back, but this is a scary team. Like Texas Tech might have hit the jackpot with buying the team. You know what I'm saying? Like they might have hit the jackpot with buying the team because they sure paid for it and it's paying off.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta pay for what you want, and they got it. So hats off to them.
Yeah. Let's go to the other one, the belt, the ass, and the revenge. Georgia avenges that win in Athens. Beats Bama 28-7. Gunnar Stockton 20 for 26, 156, 3 tugs, and Georgia defense only allowed -3 rushing yards. Whew, that's crazy. Ty Simpson was 19 for 39, 212 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And Jeremy Bernard, 6 receptions, 62 yards, and 1 touchdown. Hey, man. Kenny, you go ahead. You
I say this. I'm about to say I can keep it short and sweet for you, brother. This game could have been University of Georgia versus the 3-and-out Tide because that's all the hell they was good for. It was a good 3-and-out. We just got done talking about Texas Tech defense and the performance they put on, but we got to give a damn hand clap for this performance that Georgia's defense put on. Their corners, their secondary, I'm going to start there because I'm a secondary guy, led by Bowden. Hey, man, hats off to y'all brothers, bro. That was a damn clinic. Had Ty Simpson back there. I don't know. Yeah, all the audibles, all the changes at the line he tried to make wasn't going for none of it. You can't, good routes can't beat better coverage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we getting home, and we moving you off your spot, and you're scrambling, you're trying to make something out of nothing, we getting turnovers off of it, bro. It's like, even with all the efforts that Jeremy Bernard tried to do during the game, he was able to move the stick sometimes, but bro, sometimes you just run into an immovable force, bro. You just go into an immovable force, bro, and it just started ugly.
Yeah.
The turnover started early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the momentum never went back to Bama, bro. Never went back. This game was easily had turn off potential, early in the third quarter. Like, all right, bro, I know where this game is going.
I mean,
I don't see it changing.
The funny thing about this is like they switched roles from when they played in Athens. Like when they met up at Georgia's defense was like, is Kirby Smart's defense not as good as it used to be? Is Gunnar Stockton like that guy? But then in Alabama cases, like Ty Simpson, is he a Heisman hopeful? Could he be the first quarterback off the board? It's like just flipped. Everything flipped. Alabama can't run the ball. And I know we'll talk about the playoffs later in a little bit, but Bama can't run the ball to save their lives. And them dropping back the pass that many times ain't gonna win the football games. That Georgia defense with Kirby Smart has got this defense from where he was in the beginning to now. Like I said, Georgia's one of the hottest football teams in the country right now. Period. I mean, one of the hottest football teams in the country right now. I had a closer game. I thought just because I thought Bama would like kick it back after that close win to Auburn, they'll kick it back in. I thought that Oklahoma game where that defense shut them down, I said that's Oklahoma though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
Oklahoma defense does that to a lot of people. But Georgia, shout out to y'all, man. Got that, avenged that loss, won the SEC championship, and really looking really good going into the playoffs, man. Really looking good going into the playoffs. And Bama, I don't know, you gotta go to Norman and beat them boys. Again.
With the exception of that Auburn game, I think that's the last, good rushing performance Bama put on. For a few weeks now, that the truth has been out on tape about what Bama is capable of on offense.
They're one-dimensional.
They're a one-dimensional team. You're gonna need every bit of what we have here, like damn near 40 attempts. You're gonna need every bit of that, for this team for this offense to work. Once we kind of snuff out that run early, which again Georgia did, Oklahoma did. Once we snuffed that out early, and we dropping hell, what I'm saying? We dropping 5 to 6 back every time back in coverage. The hell you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Georgia just made it look a little bit uglier. They was even sniffing out the underneath routes. CJ, you know what I'm saying? CJ Allen was on patrol for that, so they just got even uglier when they try to throw screens and try to throw little um try to throw little hash routes to the tight end. It just got even that much worse. It just looked nastier. You know what I'm saying? But it's always been a one-dimensional offense. Been saying that this entire season. Is that why this Bama team don't look the same? It don't look like the age of old, Bama teams that we accustomed to because they can't do it all.
It's just like I said, it don't get no easier, man. like you don't get no easier. You got Oklahoma first round. And it's like you went from playing Georgia defense, like, oh, we gotta go to Norman and play Oklahoma in a playoff game. We're probably again one of the best defenses in the country.
Oh yeah, and if you thought you didn't hear Notre Dame fans before, or wait until this Oklahoma game. Wait till we pod that week because I already know my prediction for that game. So, yeah, they gonna be loud. They gonna be loud that time too. Cause I don't see no same way I felt about Tech and BYU. The same way I feel about this rematch against Bama and Oklahoma. Ain't nothing gonna change.
So last one, man, Indiana, Ohio State, number 1 versus number 2. Indiana squeaks out a close 13-10 win. Fernando Mendoza, 15 for 23, 222, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Charlie Becker, 6 receptions, 126 yards. Ohio State, Julian Sayin, 21 for 29, 258, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And the freshman running back, Bo Jackson, 17 carries for 83 yards. This game right here is about defenses, man. I can say this. Indiana's defense is well improved, and Ohio's defense is good enough to win the national championship. Yeah. Don't know about their offense, though. Every time, this is what you said. Now I'm going to give you credit for this. You said true serum time. And the 2 times they played a team that had just as much talent or as good as them, their offense hasn't showed up both times. Texas and now Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going into the playoffs, and I know I'm about to get a lot of flack for them Ohio State fans, I'm worried because who they got lined up for them. If we'll see in a little bit who they got lined up with them. Then they got Texas A&M or Miami lined up for them. Yeah. So it's a problem for them. That's a problem for Ohio State. They play competition. That offense don't look as good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Julian Sayin and whatever. The Heisman stuff for him and Fernando Mendoza. We'll get into that next week. But Indiana, first outright conference win since 1945. Whew, that's a long time ago. Were we fighting a war back then?
I might say World War II, brother.
but Indiana definitely long time ago.
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
A long time ago. Indiana, I like what Cincinnati do. I don't know. Indiana makes me nervous because they have games like they had against Penn State, but then but you also had that Oregon win. So where do you see them moving forward? Fernando Mendoza can play, might have a good game, but can that defense hold up with some of the teams they're going to play in the playoffs?
Yeah.
I think so. I think Indiana's better than people are giving them credit for. I know Ohio State defense can hang up. It's all about that offense. I know for a fact the defense is good enough to win them in that championship.
Yeah.
Especially with the front four. They got it. They good. Caleb Downs is back there, right? They good. On defense. Real back and forth game. Got to get that special teams corrected. Got to make the field goals. Missing field goals, especially close ones like that, like they did in this game.
Yeah.
That's gonna cause you to lose a game like it did today. I don't think no team lose anything from this.
Right. Yeah. Somebody had to go. Yeah, that was it. Just somebody had to go.
But I feel more comfortable with them in the playoffs. Ohio State defense is who I thought they were. Offensively, we'll see.
Hey man, again, I don't feel like nobody should walk away from this game with their head held, with their head hanging, or feel like, yeah, told you Indiana was the true #1 team, or Ohio State was never like, yeah. I mean, to a degree, I always felt like Ohio State still had to meet their match, this entire season. But I still don't feel like Ohio State can be just scratched off the paper as like, yeah, they a 1-round exit. Um, I think Mendoza, if he hasn't proved it during the regular season, he certainly proved it in the games that mattered, including the championship game, that he'll make a play when he has to. That, 40, 50-yard pass, I don't know, that he made deep down the field, like middle of the field, whatever, hell of a throw. I think that back shoulder fade to Elijah Surratt, hell of a throw. You know what I'm saying? He just make a play when he has to. I can recall like the Omar Cooper touchdown against Penn State, hell of a throw. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just makes a play when he has to. You know what I'm saying? So again, if I had to get the edge, if I had to walk away from two things with Ohio, like Ant said, Ohio State defense, that defense gonna travel. You gonna be able to make hay off that. You're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? And then with Indiana, they not scared of the deep water, bro. They can swim with the best of them. They got a quarterback that can do it, and they got a defense that's gonna keep them in games. So they ain't scared of pressure time when the lights is bright and it's fourth quarter and they got to close the game out. Kurt Signetti got that team ready.
Yeah,
they not scared of the dark, bro. They can fight with the best of them. So if anything, I ain't really attributing no win or loss to this game. Just more so what the game showed me, and I think these are two still formidable teams going into the playoffs.
yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, and speaking of the playoffs, let's get right to it. The final football playoffs, the brackets are set. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? The biggest controversy is Notre Dame got pushed out the way for Miami. I mean, you can say a lot of people, I hear a lot of things about this. A lot of people are blaming the group of 5 schools in the ACC for having Duke as the champion, and then 2 group of 5 schools were able to get in. Okay. Some people say Bama shouldn't be there with 3 losses. Don't agree. I think that people say that things should change. You know me, I'm a 4-team bracket anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I think the system did what it did. I think the committee gave some people false hope. And that's where the anger comes in. It was no reason for all them weeks that they kept trying to make head-to-head not matter.
Yeah.
And everybody was trying to tell you that head-to-head matters. And then when it came down to the end, they was like, the thing they was hoping was that Virginia would win the game. So then you only have 1 group of 5 school in, which would probably been Tulane. Then you could have put Miami in it. When Duke won, Duke was the highest rated conference champions get in. Well, Duke wasn't even ranked. So they wasn't going to get in. They had 5 losses. So then that opened the door for JMU and Tulane, which now it's only 1 spot left between Notre Dame and Miami. Y'all won head to head. That's why you jumped ahead. That's why they should have been in. It was never a question. To the people that say that Bama shouldn't have got in with 3 losses, I don't understand that either. They play. You see their resume, and that, I mean, even the Notre Dame fans is crying. Y'all see the resume. So how somebody trying to make an argument that the win in Mizzou was less than the win in Navy. Yo, stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop the cap, man. Stop it.
Yeah, pick better
They were the
matchups.
#1 seed going to the SEC championship game. They beat Georgia in the season. They have more ranked wins.
In Athens, yeah, good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll get into Notre Dame schedule in a minute. Notre Dame, you don't play nobody, though. I tried to tell you that. You don't play nobody. So, Miami, y'all played Miami, you lost. You played A&M, you lost. Win next time, and you'll be in. It's real simple. All you do is win the game. You know? And everybody talk about the group of 5. Do we want to see that? They probably all get blown out. But what's the difference between them getting blown out and then Vandy got in and Ole Miss blow out Vandy, or Oregon blows out Vandy? Oh, like anybody could lose by a lot on a given day. Oklahoma can beat the brakes off Alabama like we think they probably are.
Bingo.
You know, so like everybody, oh, the spread already 21 points. Cool, play the game. They earned the right. I don't like this crusade against the group of 5 schools. Like, oh, it doesn't matter. Them boys play football too. You know what I'm saying? They deserve a right. If the things come up, they should be in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you go about the playoffs, and we'll get into some more Notre Dame hate, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, man, I only got 2 points, maybe even 3. One, if you're gonna have an issue with anything, my first issue again is gonna go back to these like bloated ass conferences, bro. You got about 12 teams in the SEC, hell, like 18 teams in the Big Ten. ACC sitting up there, some crazy ass number 2 with hella teams, bro. Like, so what I'm saying that because that's how you end up with like a 4-way, 5-way tiebreaker for 1 and 2 in the ACC. I forgot how that thing was done, but some crazy ass formula that they had to come up with to even get Virginia and Duke in the championship game, and because neither one of them still made it into the playoff, and we still end up with Miami. We don't end up with Notre Dame. Either way, bro, like you got all these teams can join together and you try to make heads and tails of it at the end of the season, bro. It's never gonna be perfect. It's never gonna be perfect. You gotta, even the top half of those bloated conferences still don't be playing each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first tier be playing the damn third or fourth tier of that conference and trying to count it as a value win or a conference win. But we know from the get-go that those scales ain't the same. We know it ain't the same for Cal to play Ohio State. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just making up some stuff. But it's like, come on, bro. We know what this game is on and off paper. But we want to count it at the end of the season. So trying to even get mad at Miami outside of the head-to-head tiebreaker that y'all lost, stop it. Stop it. Either get down and lay down, join the conference or don't. Be independent, and when you be independent, you gotta take what comes with it.
Yeah.
You take the cake ass schedule that you got, take the conference championship bids that go over you each and every season. You gotta take what comes with it. The group of 5 schools, all of you gotta take what comes with it. And 2, I saw some complaints about why was the Miami and Notre Dame game even a factor. I believe watching on Selection Sunday, the committee chairman or director, whoever he was making mention of how like the Tech and BYU championship game, because it fell the way it did with BYU losing, that it moved BYU down, and that's why they had to consider. That was another reason why they had to consider Miami versus Notre Dame. And once you had to consider that game of who won the head-to-head, it's like now we complaining about the rankings at this point. You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't Miami ranked higher, or why was they ranked so low? Then all of a sudden they're in the playoffs. Bruh, again, win the game. You supposed to, you say win the games, and it does not matter.
That simple.
You beat Miami, we're not even having this conversation. You win the tough games on your schedule, and we're not having this conversation. You know what I'm saying? You want to make fuss about a 3-point differential here or a 1 to 2 point differential against A&M. It's like you want to make these arguments
making the fuss and nails
at the end of the season, and it's like, bro, just as simple. Those games could have went the other way, and we wouldn't have heard a peep. I go to the group of 5 schools, bro. Hey, man. To begin with, I think it's perfect that JMU got in and Tulane got in. I think it's great that they also got, because they also got to have something to play for too, right? It can't just be it can't just be the blue blood schools and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, one of these years we're gonna get a Cinderella team. I guarantee you. That's the whole grand scheme of this tournament thing, is to get a Cinderella school. So they're supposed to be here.
They're trying to take it away, though. They definitely trying to take it away. That got a lot of people hot. That two group, like, it's a playoff, man. Football, win. Like, if you want to be in, the Texas fans, don't lose to Florida. Vandy, beat teams on the road.
Yeah.
It's simple. You played. You lined them up and played. Win. Oklahoma, when they need a dub, they got it. That's why they in.
Mm-hmm.
When Georgia needed dubs, they got them. That's why they in. Ole Miss, when they need to beat Oklahoma in Norman, they did. That's why they're in.
Because you won't take this argument with the teams that got the first round buys. You know, you're not having this argument with the Indianas, the Techs, the Ohio States, the Georgia. Like, you're not having that argument with them.
Oregon need to beat USC to solidify
and they got it. They got the dub.
And then they beat Washington at the end of the year. And what are we talking about? Not only did Notre Dame and Miami play each other, they also had a common opponent with Pitt. And then Miami whooped Pitt's ass worse than Notre Dame did. If I'm not mistaken. But then let's talk about it. So Notre Dame want to be independent. They mad at everybody that why they can't be in a conference. I mean, why they're not. They want to get all the money. Now, first off, I'm saying they're never going to join a conference. Notre Dame, you get money. Each conference gets money for the teams that are in there for each round. So I think Notre Dame last year in the championship game got $22 million to themselves because they're not in the conference. So why are you mad at the ACC for bigging up Miami and not you when Miami is a full member football person? We just have a contract with Notre Dame. They'll play so many ACC schools a year. But speaking of ACC schools, let's look at this weak ass schedule next year because y'all gonna lose 2 games next year probably, and then y'all gonna want to still be in there. So next year they play Wisconsin to start the season. Then they play Rice, Michigan State, Purdue, North Carolina, Navy, Miami, Boston College, SMU, Stanford, Syracuse, USC. If you lose one game on this schedule besides Miami, I don't want to hear it.
I'm about to say I heard SMU. I heard that SMU game, and that might be that might be a sneaky one for them too.
Like if these teams perform like they did last year, you're gonna lose 2 games. Let's say you lose to Miami and SMU, you gonna still want to get in. The problem is the AP polls and the committee ranked them way too high.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know why the bigger schools play them. I know the ACC has the contract with them, but I really don't understand why the bigger schools even play them if they're going to act like this. On this whole crying about why they're not in it, play somebody, man. I know y'all want to keep y'all traditions and stuff like that, but do you have to play Navy every year? Do you have to play Boston College every year? Just about? Does that Purdue rivalry, does that mean that much to you? That USC rivalry, I get, that's a big one. You know what I'm saying? But like now I heard people blaming the ACC for the ACC scheduling the lower level teams for them. Actually, Navy, I'm not Navy, but Notre Dame schedules their own schedule. The ACC just works around. I think the ACC picks half of them and Notre Dame picks half of them that they got to play. So, like, stop crying, join a conference, or go undefeated. I don't want to hear no more, bro. It's over for that.
But honestly, and like my issue wasn't even with Miami or the ACC. If I'm Notre Dame, like if my attention would have went to like Alabama, like damn, bro, they got 3 losses, and you know they how are they still in it? Again, I understand you can't penalize a team for losing in a bowl championship game.
The resume is better.
You know what I'm saying? It is like again the same thing that makes you laugh makes you cry. Damn, they got 3 losses, but yeah, they played in the bowl game because they're part of a conference. So they're gonna get an extra, they're gonna get some more leverage going into the playoffs than you will. Again, you want that big $22 million check? It's gonna come with some points. It's gonna come with some taxes. You know what I'm saying? And this is just one of the fees that you gotta pay is that hey, they gonna get considered, you know what I'm saying, with their scheduling because they had to go on the road to play Vandy, go on the road and play Mizzou, go on the road and play South Carolina. But like you gonna you're gonna have to pay some taxes.
Mm-hmm. While you playing a bad Syracuse team in Stanford.
Again, you understand? So it's like, yeah, the only team in my mind that honestly could have been bumped out, and I would have understood fully again was Bama. I'm not. You can't turn your.
That would have been going off how they look because their resume is better than half the teams that's in the playoffs.
Yeah,
the wins they have are better than most of the teams that's in the playoffs.
Yeah, but again, that's what I'm saying. Going off how they look in that bowl game, again, in my eyes, Bama and BYU don't look that different when it comes to their fate.
How they look, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of Bama had a better resume than BYU, hence why they could still be in the playoffs. To me,
they beat Georgia.
It matters. It matters.
They beat Vandy in Vandy.
It matters.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wins are pretty damn good wins that they got.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? And Georgia hasn't lost since. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you gotta count for something. So I wouldn't just turn my gun solely on the ACC or solely on Miami. If I was gonna put up any fuss, that's what good. I mean, to be honest, y'all was the first one, the first team out. Y'all was the next one up.
Play somebody.
So
if you're not gonna play nobody, they only have one loss to go undefeated. Period. So if you beat A&M or if you beat Miami in the beginning of the year,
right,
you'll be in. It'd be no questions asked.
That's what I'm saying though. And like even in their wishful thinking, even in the shoulda, coulda, woulda scenario, it's just that simple. We ain't got to come up with all these hypotheticals. If again you just get one out of those two,
that's all you gotta do.
Yeah, all you have to do is get one out of those two, and we again this conversation is null and void. You're in.
Probably at the spot where Oregon is. And then now you asking the question to A&M and Oklahoma and Bama. Like now you ask different questions. Because they would have had a win over either Miami. Like, all they do is win one game. Win one of the two. The rest of them were cupcakes. No, but USC was ranked. But then you'll use USC and Pitt to knock others. Like, yeah, it is what it is, bro. Yeah. We ain't got to talk about it no more. Next week, we'll get into some of the matchups because I think they don't play till next week, right? Don't nobody play this weekend.
No. That's just a Celebration Bowl this week.
Yeah, so we'll get into some of the matchups next week. But, just had to get into that.
Oh, I think the Army and Navy game is this week.
Hey, bro, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Army and Navy game.
Salute our service members.
Let's get into the NFL, man. Let's get into some storylines, man. Let's get to the first one. Hey, man, Phillip Rivers is back with the Colts, bro. Off the couch. Coaching football, 44. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? They brought Phillip Rivers back out of retirement. Hasn't played in 5 years because the Colts just that damn desperate and need a quarterback. I don't understand. I mean, I asked a lot of questions. I said, where's Gardner Minshew? Where's Joshua Dobbs? Ain't no rookie out here on the practice squad. Ain't Kyle McCord on y'all practice squad?
Yeah.
They could have picked him up off y'all practice squad. Like, practice squad players are available to everybody. So you don't have, it's not a trade. It's not nothing. If you're on a practice squad, you get picked up by any team. Y'all ain't got a 44-year-old hasn't been playing. They might as well have better. They might as well call Andrew Luck. Say, Andrew, what's up, big dog? I know we didn't do you right. I did you wrong. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you trying to come back real quick? Help the squad out. Do it for Ursay. That's. I mean, like I would have used it all.
Ursay is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would have did it all. Big dog. But Phillip Rivers is back. I think this is gonna go badly. I think Phillip Rivers is gonna get hit one time. But like I read some reason why I retired, and they're gonna be looking for another quarterback next week.
I honestly thought he was gonna be one of your big dogs this week. I was like, I could predict if I had to put my money on one person being a part of your big dogs this week, I just knew for sure it was gonna be Phillip Rivers. Because I know my boy was sitting home with all 9, 10, 50, 11 of them kids. It was like,
that man got a ton of them.
He said, that boy went out and grabbed some milk. And that boy went to the store for some milk, got on that phone and said, hey, I heard what happened to your boy. Y'all,
They ain't even called Cam. Cam is younger than them. He's still working.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I can help you out. I can help you out with your situation if you need me. You know what I'm saying? That house was full, brother. That boy got a full house. He said, hey, I got, I need a break. I need a break. But hey, man, I guess, man, how long is Richardson hurt? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just started asking questions when this news line came up.
Well,
Like,
he really jacked up his orbital bone. Like that band, them workout bands, the resistant bands smacked them in his face. It popped and smacked him right dead smack in the eye. That could take a minute. Like, he might have got surgery, but that could take a minute to repair. You don't want his eye to pop out.
hey, man, this is a real good time to mention gym safety, huh? That's one of the dumbest ass injuries I've ever heard.
I bet you like he was doing the stretch with the one you put in your leg and you lift your leg up. That must have, bah! You know,
Cracked his dumb ass. For sure.
you know.
For sure.
Phillip Rivers, man.
Now we gotta watch Phillip Rivers balling at 48.
Back in it, man. Back in it. Let's get to another storyline. What's next? Turnovers kill the Eagles, man. Whoo, this is a rough game to watch, boy. This is a not it wasn't rough for me, probably rough for you, but it was a rough game to watch. Hurts had what, 4 picks in this game?
Yeah, don't forget the fumble.
Yeah, 4 picks, had a pick and a fumble in one play. That was wild. That was wild.
One play.
And the Eagles lose to a Justin Herbert.
Broken hand, Justin Herbert.
But and another thing though with Justin Herbert though, he was able to step up. I told y'all gonna miss Jalen Carter a lot, and that's why he was able to step up and do them runs. Because 98 wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of ran on y'all a little bit more than a lot of other teams have. But force feeding the ball to AJ, man. See what happens. AJ happy though. He getting his catches.
I'll get to that in a second, but not for nothing though. Like it wasn't. They didn't run on us to the tune of Chicago did on Black Friday. So it was like, all right, we see some marginal improvement, right? Yeah. And for the most part, bro, I was happy as an Eagles fan. I'm happy to see that defense performance, because by all means, 4 turnovers or 4 interceptions, whatever the fuck Hurts came up with. This score should look ugly. By no means that many turnovers in the game should that score even been that close to even talking about overtime. That by no means, if you just say that many turnovers from your quarterback, you don't even gotta look at the final score because we already know what happened.
Yeah.
So if anything, a well damn good damn pat on the back for that defense and for the job that Vic Fangio did as defensive coordinator for even keeping the Eagles in this game. So I'll start there with the positive. The bad. Hey, brother. hey. I see some of the Eagles fans talking about like, oh man, y'all ain't real Eagles fans if you already turning back on Hurts already. I'm fake. I'm here to tell you I'm fake. I'm fake. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I literally in one of my group chats I called that interception that happened in overtime. I literally called it. I knew it was going to happen.
Nothing I was writing about this year too.
I can't.
Y'all that Jalen Hurts wasn't.
We said it earlier this year. This is the year where they had to cut the leash and see what type of true quarterback he is and know what you're getting with him. This is it. This is truly it. Now I'm not going to absolve him for the drops, AJ Brown.
He happy though. He good.
Because that again.
Sorry. It's always it's queued up all the time. It's never too far away.
It's always gonna be in the chamber. It's that one. But yeah, AJ Brown, bro, for all the hooping and hollering you did this season, bro, it's been real quiet. These last 3 games, brother, it's been real quiet.
10 targets a game.
You know what I'm saying? You getting touchdowns. I think he came damn near close, like 99 yards his last game for having 3 games in a row for 100 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Life good.
Life good in Philly, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We straight.
We back.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, Nick? What's up, Sirianni?
Yeah.
My man, Big Dom. What's up, fool?
Yeah. Where's he been at?
Need to get back out in these streets.
He seen Big Dom on the side. I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But even with all that hooping and hollering, bro, I can get a drop pass over the middle. That game-winning touchdown you could have had, bro, drop. Like, again, when you talking about I want to be great, I'm always open, hey, yo, all that, bro. Like, when we needed it, lay the dud for us, brother. You laid a dud for us. So, again, I'm not seeing all I needed to see. Still with you in spirit. Always going to be a diehard, but I seen all I needed to see. Back to you, Andy.
Hey, man, it was not a pretty show. That's 3 in a row, too, ain't it?
It's a skid. Thank God for the Raiders this week.
Yeah.
Now, if you lose to Kenny Pickett, you fucking around and lose to Kenny Pickett? Hey, brother, check this out. Hey, Ed, don't you even ask me for my opinion next week when we pod. Don't even.
Oh, hey, speaking of the team that's on the road, though, are the Jags legit?
Let's talk about it.
Are the Jags quiet is kept? The Colts came back to the pack, and the Jags, ain't they 9-3 right now?
9-4.
9-4. Trevor Lawrence is playing better. They running the ball. That defense is pretty decent. Jags, are they a legit AFC team?
And they can score. They can score. Talk about 25, 35, 27, 36, but they can score. They can score. They can put some buckets on you, bro. Again, we found the solution. Coach Liam, he figured it out. We found out the formula. We got something to cook with now. We got momentum. We riding about like a 4-game win streak right now.
Yeah.
Just at the right time where the Colts are kind of trending down. They calling up people from the group, from the retirement home to come play quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And we starting, the Texans starting trying to make a little comeback. But hey, we stacking these dubs this whole time.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about it.
Hey. I mean, quiet is kept. Just keep winning. Keep winning games. It's just like, okay, this team is legit.
And one thing else I'll mention, bro, like the AFC juggernauts, the top of the heap of the AFC are just that. Like all of them could be like cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? They're all playing their best ball. That's from your Jaguars to your Broncos to your Patriots. All of them look legit. Like it's one thing, all right, we get it. The Chiefs are having a bad year. The Ravens are having a bad year. But by no stretch of the imagination can we say that the Jags, the Pats, the Broncos don't deserve to be where they at or getting the wins that they are. These are all teams that had to get it out the mud, and they're playing tough, hard-nosed football. They can all run the ball. They can all play stout defense. They can all get to the quarterback. Bro, you can't make up no excuse of why these teams are having the success they are having, especially getting towards the end of the year. They all playing their best ball. So you should be afraid. You should be afraid of the Jags.
And then one more story we gotta talk about it, man. Hey, you saw it, and I want everybody to stay on the other side of the tracks. Don't come over here now.
They told me bust out my AP, perfect time, man. Got them
I'm
baguettes
gonna rock.
on my neck, I stay shining.
That boy showed out, boy.
Chase a climbing. I went and got that new Maybach. I
Stay over there. Stay with you. I don't like his daddy. He's too arrogant. Dylan Gabriel's so better. Hey, the best performance from a rookie this year
with me.
Yeah, they lying. Talk about a school.
Hit my peak.
I
I
mean-
be trying. 100K.
You heard me say. You heard what Shedeur said. They can't F with me. You know they lying. They can't. Hey, bro, Shedeur, I ain't even got the stats. He threw for almost 400 on them boys. You know what I'm saying? 4 touchdowns, 2 clutch drives where they should have won the game. But got that going Kevin Stefanski said, not on my watch.
hey,
Hold
look,
up.
everybody get in here. Get in this huddle real quick. I got the best play. It's something that we never tried before, but let's do it.
Trouble with Burks.
Let's try it
Junkie.
right now.
You've been sitting on the sideline that whole drive. Dylan Sampson was at running back that whole drive. You throw him in for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
But Shedeur, man, hey, beautiful throws. That throw to Judy on time, shot. That was a throw he missed last week.
Right.
Hit it this week. Harold Fanning, was it Harold Fanning?
Yeah.
Hey, man, hey, the Joku. Hey, man, the Joku. I'm gonna start getting hurt. You might want to.
Perfect timing.
You might want to stop. You might want to stop. Hey, you might want to. You might want to. Hey, stop getting hurt.
They told me.
Hey.
You might. You know what I'm saying? You might want to learn how to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Boy.
This joker different. This Harold Fanning different.
Hey, bro, check this out. Like, as much shit we talk, like, beginning of the season, why is all they rookies hitting though? Like, why? Besides Dylan Gabriel, like, I'm gonna forgive Junkins for that play, bro, because like, bro, your coach should have put you in that position. Schlesinger looking like defensive rookie of the year. Shedeur, of course, should have been starting earlier. Harold Fanning balling. You know what I'm saying? It's like if only we had somebody really to captain this damn ship. if only we had a true leader, a leader of men. We might be all right.
Yeah.
We might be all right. Because forget the damn last 2-point conversion attempt. Why the hell you go for the 2 points the first time?
Yeah. Facts.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
This is a full-on, it's been said, I'm gonna just echo it again. This is a full-on sabotage job, bro. We coaching bad on purpose.
A reverse. It like it's gonna be a reverse pass too. That's what makes it even worse. It's gonna be a reverse pass.
That was, and the thing is that you would think that was our first and last time of seeing that play. That was also the first time the player seen that play. You know what I'm saying? I know they ain't practicing that bullshit. I know they not.
Oh, bad. But nah, man, Shedeur, man. Hey, man, I watched every moment, every offensive step of the game. The Judy had a little more pop in the step. Fanning, like I said, is different. Even that back shoulder throw to Tillman that Tillman didn't get, I think that was a good decision. You see Shedeur trying to push the ball down the field. And as he did, they was able to run the ball better. He's pushing the ball down the field to Judy, Fanning, and getting the ball to the playmakers and just making plays happen. That run, that rushing touchdown he did, boy, that's just willing to win, or wanting to win. That's competitiveness, right? So will to win, man. And then, like I said, some players just have it. The same thing I said about Lenoir. Some players, when it's time to show up, they show up. And them 2 drives, you brought them down from 2 touchdowns from double-digit points twice.
Mm-hmm.
First in the first half, but you did it again when you needed to win the game. He did everything to win that game. Kevin Stefanski made that call and lost that game. And after you do something like that, you don't get fired. I don't think you're ever gonna get fired, bro. I think they're gonna keep him that shit, bro.
That's the thing, bro. They make it sound like we crazy or we just glazing, right? Because it's like No, I mean, but what about his interception? Or what about those bad? He took a bad sack at the wrong part of the game. Or what about he should have been
winning the game? The defense played
You know what I'm
horrible.
saying? He was inaccurate on some throws. 6-7. Like it's like, what the hell you want us to do, bro? Like again, I can also game can recognize game, right? I can see that there's a stark difference between the production y'all was getting early this year till the production y'all are, the way y'all scoring now. I can also see a quarterback that's pushing the ball down the field as opposed to like a check down assassin. You know what I'm saying? I can see the attitude change from earlier this season to when Shedeur's on the field now. It's obvious, it's tangible, we can see it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just us that believes in it, it's like his teammates believe in it. You know what I'm saying? So to where like they know their hopes are dashed for any playoff runs. They know that.
They just want to be competitive, man. You want to go out and compete.
Have a purpose to show up to the stadium on Sundays, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, again, Myles Garrett gonna be Myles Garrett, but what about the other 52 players? Go ahead, man.
That's a fact, man. Hey, man, ain't really much have to be said. Great performance. Like I said, the best performance by a rookie quarterback this year. I don't think no rookie quarterback has had a performance like that. Some people say Jackson Dart, but he ran the ball. Talking about a legit passing, break, and they say it's the Titans, whatever. I don't see no other rookie quarterbacks winning no games like that for real either. So,
yeah, haters gonna hate. What else we got, bro?
It was a good performance. Shout out Shedeur. He is the starter for the rest of the regular season. So let's see how he closes the season out. Next, man, get the playoff picture, man. There it is. After week 14, AFC, the Broncos, or Patriots. I don't know if that's correct. The Broncos got the tiebreaker. I don't know how that works. But it's either the Broncos or the Patriots number one seed.
Right.
The Texans are playing their way back in the playoffs, playing that AFC South. Them jokers, the two teams that was everybody thought was floundering during the middle of the season. Yeah. Texas defense.
Don't get into it.
That defense is like that. That Texas defense is like that, man. I ain't gonna hold you. The Jags and Bills. The Bills up and down team. We already talked about the Jags. Jags playing good football. The Patriots. I'm saying about the Patriots since we already did basically our NFL recap with the storylines. The Patriots. Do you believe in them?
I do.
Believe in them to win a playoff game or believe them to make a run?
I believe in them to win a playoff game. Do I believe in them to go all the way? No.
I think their schedule's been very favorable.
It has been nice. It has been a yellow brick road. I'm not gonna lie. They have been easing down that road pretty easy. So I don't believe in them too much. Like again, I have more faith in like the Jags or certainly the Broncos. But again, a win's a win. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of these games, they could have easily got there. It could have been a lot of trap games too. Again, it sounds cliche, but you know what I'm saying? It's hard to win on Sundays, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from an Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta imagine that some of them, they could have got clipped just as well as they've been winning. They could have just as well been getting clipped these weeks. So yeah, it gotta count for something. So I think they can get past a Texans team if their season were to end today and these playoff picture was to stay the same. I think they could get past the Texans team. You know what I'm saying? I think the defense is formidable. I do think Drake May is playing unbelievable football right now. You know what I'm saying? It's really no mistake again when I start looking at the success that the Pats are having right now. So yeah, I believe them.
Yeah. The 4th seed next one is the Steelers. Steelers with a big win against the Ravens. They needed that. They needed that win to win. They'll keep their chance to win the division. I think the Bengals are probably going to be out of it after this week. But Ravens, Chargers team is starting to worry me about they're not the same. They're so banged up, man. It's already missing their 2 tackles, and I think the backup tackle got hurt. They got Ryan Hampton back. That's big. But Chargers got a lot of injuries that they're overcoming right now.
Yeah.
Especially on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball, Khalil Mack is playing like he's this 50-year guy again. You know what I'm saying? Khalil Mack is playing great football, but the Chargers, I don't know. I don't know how them offensive line injuries is rough to overcome. Them are rough injuries to overcome. And then the Steelers are just somebody got to win the AFC North.
You got to say it's if not you, if not you, then who? You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it.
NFC South. I mean NFC. Period. My fault. The Rams got the top seed. Packers with the win over the Bears, still fighting for that top seed. We got the 2 seed right now. We'll play the Bears again because the Bears will be a wild card team. The Eagles still firmly in control of the NFC South. Got them right now against the 49ers. Nobody talking about Kyle Shanahan is putting together a great season with all them injuries. That talk about a banged up IR team.
Hey, year in and year out, bro. No excuses.
Like he is really got them playing in a tough division.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough division, man. A really hard division. Tampa Bay right now, that Tampa Bay could be probably going to end up being between Tampa Bay and the Panthers. They're in a close one right now with Atlanta. Tonight, the Panthers are on a roll right now, so that's the NFC South winner. The Seahawks, that's your team, Kenny. You believe a lot in the Seahawks. I'm kind of iffy on the Seahawks and Sam Darnold because Sam Darnold in big games.
Flounders, yeah, I got you.
But you like the Seahawks. We'll see. But that NFC North, that Packers team is starting to show why I thought Jordan Love would be an MVP.
Yeah.
And why this Packers team was one of my favorite teams coming into the year to win. Boy, and then we had to ask questions. I still think that Jalen Reed is the most talented one. But Christian Watson is the number one on that.
He's the star.
Now, most talented one, I still think when Reed is healthy, he is the most talented route runner, kind of like an all dynamic. But Christian Watson, when it looks different when he's healthy. He's the number one receiver on that team. And
I said I would add in like that Tucker Kraft injury hurt them too.
Hurt them a lot. They had him right now. Woo.
Yeah. That had to change some things around. So shout out to that, like, whatever phenomenon injuries that kind of made them like switch up their game plan, but they've been making do. So
and that defense is playing good. Micah lining it up. It's hard to run on them. That secondary is playing really good.
Everybody's picking up their level of play, bro. You can't be too mad at it. Like,
how do you feel about the Bears in the loss? People are really down on the Bears. I like the Bears still. I think they got a good defense. They can run the football. Caleb Williams is not playing horrible. He's playing like a young quarterback, but he's not playing. He's showing why he was the number one pick to me.
Yeah, I don't get those arguments neither. I think you still get somebody that can, I don't think they like, how long he stretches the play out. He makes some reckless decisions, things like that. But it's a young cat, bro. He gonna learn. He gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? Those things come with time to kind of get some of that youth about of him. But for right now, bro, just sit back and watch the show because I think this Bears team still got the elements of a team that can win late in the season. Like you mentioned, they can run the ball, they can play defense, they can get turnovers. That secondary is pick-off machines, all of them, whether it's Nashawn, Kevin Byard. I think even what's my boy? I forgot the safety, the other safety back there. He's starting to get picks too. Jalen Johnson just getting healthy. Like, bro, they got the makings of a team that could be a threat. You know what I'm saying? It just so happen, hey, somebody wins, somebody got to lose. So don't take that Packers L like, the sky is falling. They got something to play with.
And it get real spooky for like, and we're gonna get into it when we get our predictions. We still got the Lions running around here trying to work their way in the playoffs. But the Rams right now, Matthew Stafford right now is my MVP. The way he's playing out of his mind, his age, just playing out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he has Puka and Devontae and some good targets, but the way my man is just throwing touchdowns and breaking people apart with precision, when everybody thought he might not make it through the year,
Yeah.
I think, hey man, it is what it is. Before we get into your starter sit 'em, I definitely want to get one thing. I forgot to put as a storyline because it kind of broke late on me. Hey man, Joe Burrow, bro. What? How you take that tweet? Or that tweet, or what he said?
Yeah. I think it came from like I think it came from a conference, like or like like one of those midweek conferences
It's
or whatever.
giving that maybe I'm not feeling this no more.
It's not fun to lose. You know what I'm saying? Shit
And he's been
ain't
sacked
fun.
more than any quarterback. Not
It's not fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there, I average about what 20, 24, 28 points a game, something crazy. Um, my numbers been solid year in and year out. I'm leaving it all out on the field, bro, but I'm still going home with L's every Sunday. The shit ain't fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I doubt we can even give the option of like a change of scenery. The Bengals ain't that stupid. They stupid, but they ain't that stupid. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no hopes of him going elsewhere that can like reignite that spark. I think it's just poor management, man. Like the team let him down. The team let him down, and I can start with the protection up front that has been hit or miss every year. Um, there hasn't been a dynamic back in Cincinnati since Joe Mixon left. Um, you know what I'm saying? You pay your receivers, but we missing pieces elsewhere. Again, it's like this team been on my back ever since they made their last Super Bowl appearance. A few years ago. So and the load hasn't gotten any lighter since then. So like that shit can be crushing, man. I think this is just a quarterback that's feeling it in the moment. But I don't think he's walking away from the game anytime soon. Sometimes you can just kind of feel it, like this shit ain't fun right now. This sucks.
facts. Facts. All right, so let's get into it, Kenny. Let's get into your stardom or sit 'em.
Let's do it.
Real quick. Let's get to stardom.
Hey man, I mentioned it. If there's only one person in Philly that's having a good time, it's AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? I saw the posturing after the Chargers game. Like, man, I wasn't great when the team needed me, and I had to be great in that moment. But nigga, you don't care. You know what I do see is another 1,000-yard season that you're approaching here over like the next 2 or 3 weeks.
That's all
In
he
the
cares
next two
about,
weeks,
bro.
huh?
That's all he ever wanted, bro. I
You know
got
what I'm saying?
the championship. It's all about stats now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I see you coming up on another 1,000-yard year. So hey, that's what's that? Ant? Money in the bank. So guess what? And over these last, like I said earlier, this pod, he has like, I think he was shy of like 1 yard last week, but he's closing to like averaging almost like 100 yards, even with the last 4 weeks now. Now he's about to play the Raiders. So I'm expecting another big game from AJ. Probably another 10, 12 target game. Uh, I said it last week. I'm gonna say it again this week. Hey, the teams you're supposed to dunk on them. And I expect this another dunk game from AJ Brown.
Yep.
George Pickens, the damn demon in Dallas, bro. They got the Vikings this week. They play defense. Especially if you ask the Commanders, they play some damn good defense because they shut them boys out. Um, I also expect the fact that, or also can count on the fact that the Cowboys, they can score. I mean, it's not something crazy or phenomenal for me to say that the Cowboys can score. And who's been profitable or benefiting from that? George Pickens. And I think he's going to benefit again this week against the Vikings. So start him. Thank me later.
Yeah, let's get into the next round. Let's get into sit 'em.
Sit him. Or what I like to call this section of the pod, sit your ass down. All right. So start with my boy, Justin Herbert. This isn't hate. I promise. This isn't hate. And I have no ill feelings since you beat my Eagles last week. Start there. This isn't even hate towards you, young brother. This is just kind of taking the circumstances and it's saying, hey, I don't think this is going to be favorable this week. This is my most lenient sit your ass down.
Yeah.
Still dealing with like the hand
Yeah.
issue a little bit.
Yeah.
You were able to scramble a little bit last week, convert some third downs, but that's also came at the toll of you taking a couple hits that I'm sure you didn't appreciate. The Eagles did get home a few times last week. Now I'm looking at a Chiefs team that's kind of like middle of the road. The Grim Reaper is staring them in the face this season, saying, "Hey, like it's almost time to tuck it in." And you're gonna be in Chiefs Kingdom. Hey, bro, we had to win one for the Gipper. This is the game, bro. So come 1 o'clock, brother, buckle your damn chin strap and be ready to sit your ass down because I don't think the circumstances gonna favor you this Sunday. So my brother in Christ, Justin Herbert, please sit your ass down. All right. Same goes my boy David Montgomery. The Lions are playing the Rams. Okay. And coming from my boy Ant's MVP favorite, you know what I'm saying? Matt Stafford, you're gonna have to score, big dog. The Lions gonna have to score to stay in this game. Now, for one person, Jahmyr Gibbs, that means he probably gonna be staying on the field because he can score in the passing game and in the run game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many goal line stands or how many goal line touchdowns you're gonna be able to get in this game from my boy. This may be bombs away. Honestly, this game may just be throwing the ball around the yard and see who has the ball last. That's really what this game might boil down to. I can kind of see your usage being down this game. So again, this is no hate towards you, no hate towards your plight. This is again another lenient, but please sit your ass down, my brother. This might just be a Jahmyr Gibbs game. And that is it for my start and sit 'em. Thank me later. Or if you got hate, I don't know, you want to do, shut up.
Yeah, I'm starting to sit 'em. That might help some people, man. Got the playoffs coming on. Some of us in the playoffs, some of us not. It is what it is.
Who counts that stuff anyway? Especially when you're losing.
Yeah, not the playoffs. All right, let's get into the pick 'em. Hey, man, slowly but surely, I had a good week this week. Only lost one game.
We did.
Good week this week. Just saying. Getting a little trying to bring me back into the game.
Yeah, say he's like, you gotta stop following my picks. stop following my picks. It might be all right.
All right, so big AFC North game, Bills Patriots. Who you got?
Oh man, I ain't gonna spend too much time on this. I got the Patriots, brother. Can't count on the Bills too much. Don't really like the way they look week to week. Can't really say for sure what I'm gonna get. I understand they're coming off 2 good wins, one against the Bengals, one against the Steelers, but also the AFC North is poop. Going against one of the toughest teams in the AFC East, or in the league, period. I'm gonna say the Patriots gonna pull off another dub. Their first test of the season, some would say.
I'm gonna say Bills. Like you said, first test. I think this is another test of the season. I'm gonna say Bills get this game. Bills, close game. Bills win. Next game, Ravens Bengals. Ravens really need to win this game because their playoff hopes alive and stay on pace. Try to stay on pace with the Steelers.
Yuck. I'll probably go. I'm gonna go Bengals. I do not expect this game to be a low-scoring game at all. Both defenses are those that give nothing to write home about. But even in that, I expect the Ravens to make more mistakes. I've been following the tutelage of one of my group chats, and they've been telling me do not count on the Ravens. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna say the Bengals gonna win this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens. I think they lost the Steelers. Stuff like that. I think they figured it out. I think Lamar has an out of his mind game. Derrick Henry goes for 100 yards. I'm gonna go Ravens. Okay. Chargers versus Chiefs. Who you got?
Oh man, Chiefs. Hey, look, y'all. The Chargers. They skated away with an overtime win against a blubbering and blustering damn Eagles team. I don't think they'll have that same luck of having a quarterback throw 4 interceptions and still win. So, and I'm still counting on that Herbert injury a little bit. So I'm gonna say the Chiefs win this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs as well. I think that injury is gonna do a little bit more, and just the injuries on the team gonna hurt them a little bit more than we gave them credit. So let's go to the next one. Packers and Broncos. It's a big one. Top 2 top teams on each division. I mean, each conference. Who you got?
Oh man, no surprise here. I'm going to Broncos, man. Like I said, they can win when the stakes are the highest. They kind of remind me of that Commanders team last season, bro, where they always just find a way to win late. And there's something to be said about teams that can do that week in and week out and don't lose no luster, don't lose no motivation, no gusto. It kind of becomes their thing, their moxie going into week, going in every week. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos again with a more favorable dub this week, not so close.
I'm gonna go to Packers, man. I like the way the Packers are playing right now. I think Christian Watson is back. Josh Jacobs, as long as he's healthy, he can get out there and give them something along with that two-headed monster at running back they got. I think Jordan Love is playing very well. I'm gonna go Packers on this one. Lions versus Rams. The Rams are the number 1 seed, still trying to keep that number 1 seed. Where the road for the playoffs go through LA, and the Lions is trying to keep pacing that division and fight their way back in the playoffs. Who you got?
Man, again, go with the hot hand, and that being Matty Stafford, bro. I agree with Ant, bro. Boy, he's playing some of the best damn football right now. MVP worthy. And I don't see that changing this week. So going with the Rams with a good dub against a team that needs just to stay in the conversation.
And just because of that, that's why I said I think you don't Dan Campbell
can't count them out.
Can't count them out when they need it. Tough team, tough football team, and when they need wins, they get them. They needed a win last week, they got it. I think they get a win this week on the game when they need to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Team that's seen a lot of success before. Not your old Lions team. This is a team that, I think he's gonna have them ready to go. Last one, Dolphins, Steelers. The Dolphins are low-key about to be, they win this game. They'll be back at 500.
500, yep.
They've been winning some games. Winning, playing some decent football. HN is going off. Something different. Like, I think it's has the most yards from scrimmage out of anybody this year. So, who you got? Dolphins and Steelers need this game to stay ahead in the division race. A lot of stake in this game because the Dolphins are technically not out of it.
And no, they're not. And for those reasons, I'm going with the Dolphins. Don't look up now, but the Dolphins are on a 4-game winning streak. And your boy Mike McDaniels to save his damn job once again. we right back in South Beach next year, player. So, man, I expect just the same, bro. The Dolphins with another win, back to 500. Life is looking up. I think they're starting to believe again. Close this year out, see how it shakes out. You never know. You just never know sometimes. So, hey, I'm going with the Dolphins win over the Steelers on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, me too. I'm going with the Dolphins over the Steelers. I don't trust the Steelers offense to do anything right. So, yeah, that's just a simple decision for me, Dolphins. But quiet as kept. They're playing some really good football.
You know what I'm saying?
Really
They scoring, they getting dubs, they travel overseas, get a dub. Like, bro, it's, you know what I'm saying? Overtime, get a dub. It's got a dub over the Bills. You know what I'm saying? Life's great.
Yeah, man. Boy, I mean, yeah, that's surprising. Jonathan Daniel might actually save his job. That's crazy. I could have told y'all he was fired mid-season.
There's somewhere in one of our pods where we had that boy out the door. Yeah, that boy went lead Corso, not so fast, my friend. Yeah. Boy is right back.
Real man. A lot of things happened this week. Notre Dame crying. The Michigan thing, football, the NFL football season is wrapping up. Playoff pictures are starting to come in. You know what I'm saying? Who's a good team? Who's a bad team? Hey, man, a lot of questions going to get answered in the next couple of weeks in NFL. College football playoffs is set. Going to be a great watch. Don't miss Celebration Bowl at noon. This weekend on ABC. The Army-Navy game is happening too. What time is it, Kenny?
Probably like 3 o'clock or something.
Like 3 o'clock on CBS or something like that.
Yeah, on NBC.
NBC?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things to watch, a lot of good things. Atlanta just beat Tampa Bay.
What?
Yeah,
They had them,
Atlanta
that's crazy.
just beat Tampa Bay on the last second field goal.
Yeah, the game's at 3:00. Also, for my service members, 3:00 Army versus Navy.
Hey, it's a good game.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey.
Great. 9-2 Navy versus a 6-5 Army. Let's wonder who's going to win. Go ahead, Ant.
You never know. You never know in that game though. But like that. IDK Sports Podcast, your premier spot to talk sports with the average guys. My name is Anthony. It's my main man Kenny.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, and until next time.
What's up?
Holla.